Post 323. All right, folks, we are on 95 North. How we doing, folks? My fingers aren't doing. They are already sore. Now, I cheated a little. This is not my very first time picking up the guitar, so I can't lie. I picked it up yesterday. And boy, gosh, it hurt. And what I got here is a Fender, just a straight dreadnought. It is acoustic electric, actually, so I can, you know, eventually turn her up. Right, it's probably made in Korea. It's got regular tuners. You can see gold tuners.
They're beautiful.
A little dirty. There's the Fender. You can see Fender's right on there.
Right there.
But she's good, and there's the action too. You can see right in here. It's about right. So anyway, what I'm about to do is show you a little bit of warming up that I'm going to do because I haven't played in about 5 years. Didn't even pick up the guitar. Just went bye-byes, and I played for about 25 years. So that's how bad I'm going to sound. Is like I have to do it all over again. And my first thing is your finger toughness. It's just the tips. It's not even the strength yet, because anybody that puts their fingers on a guitar, which this is in a G position, which is a G chord, and I'm not going to go over theory yet. I will name what chords I'm using if I have to, but there's no reason to. Once you learn a G, a C, and a D, you can write a song. So, and then you got an E, an A. That's called a folk C, another folk G. Then you have your bar chords up here. But one of the best things you can do to learn at least acoustic guitar is get the fingertips ready. And that's by just learning your chord position and then pressing down hard, hurting the fingertips. But as you're hurting those fingertips and pressing hard, you're already strengthening your fingers. A lot of people won't be able to reach yet. They're going to have to put their wrist down and crawl around it like me. I don't have meat hooks. I told Picker Rick that. I don't, Picker Rick 1 that is. I don't have big hands enough to really stretch around. Plus I had a broken wrist, so you can see that knot right there. So here's what a G sounds like. Alright? And if you just sat there on a G and just in about 1 minute, it's going to be vibrating and hurting. You don't have to switch around yet. You just need to get the finger strong enough to hold a G. And that's 3rd fret, 1st string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, and then right up here, it's 3rd fret, your top 1st and 2nd strings, or 5th and 6th strings. And that's all it sounds like. If you're messing up and it's going to happen, there's nothing you can do about it. It's hurting me just to press on it. So, me knowing what I know, I've done about 1,200 cover songs, whether it's piano or guitar. I've sang them. To get back on this bike and try to ride it is brutal to my unfortunate ego, because I used to be good and it hurts. So now I'm revamping all the way back to when I first picked up a guitar and went, oh my goodness, this is not playing a piano or playing a trumpet, which my daughter and I were starting to get ready to do. 2nd year trumpet player she is.
That's who's behind the camera.
Yep. Shout out to Hollyana, and she's got a website, YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the comments below. So anyway, look at my fingertips from just, I was holding on. You You see that?
That's crazy.
All right, so that's what's going to happen. They're going to toughen up. Then you want to just move these two fingers up, same position, to the next two strings. So here's the G, and here's a C9. All right, so now you can play two different ones, two different chords, by just going from there to there. Now you have a song. You can write a whole song just on those two movements, depending on how you want to do the rhythm, the strumming, any of that. So my next exercise, instead of just doing this all day, all right, now I'm going to move between the two. We can get into theory, but you kind of want to think in 2s, 4s, 6s, and 8s. I like to think in 4s and 8s. That's the simplest thing. So I'll hold it for 4 and switch to a C. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to the G. And that's it. Now that's 1 and 4. 5 would be the D. And that's what everybody writes songs on. 1, 4, 5 is your standard blues. 4, 5, 1, whichever way you want to do it, you can do all kinds of tags. So, on the third end of it, to really get the sharp knives going is when you get up into these strings, your high strings. All right, this is your high E, your low E, so that's an octave. So the D is a triangle, so it's third string, second, or actually I'll call that fourth string. Fourth string, second, fifth string, third, sixth string, second. So these two fingers, throw that puppy in there. Now you have a D. All right. All right. So now you can break that up and just strum that all day long to get your fingertips bleeding. So that would be. D. C. Now, if you just play that back and forth an hour a day, you're going to strengthen up all your ligaments, tendons. You're going to get your fingertips all nice and toughened up. You're going to develop your ear. They're the 3 basic chords that every song's been written on. So right there, if that helps you a little bit, that's what I'm going to be doing. And as I progress, I'm going to show you guys. Because yesterday, what I was hitting sounded like mud. So today,
I was with them.
yeah, and today, the first time I touched, it hurt. But already I can feel just a tiny bit of maybe I can do this. And if this helps any of you out there, and I don't care if you're 5 years old or if you're 55 or you're 85. You're talking to a guy now that used to be able to play in front of people, sing and shake it, and here I am going, this hurts. And it's the most anxiety I ever did, because you learn something, you get good at it, and then all of a sudden you realize it took something to get good at something. It's not natural. It takes practice and hard work. So later on, we'll be getting into like little stuff, like open stuff. All right, and little hammer. These are called double stops and bar chords. All right, so make sure you like, share, subscribe. I will put a link down in the bottom for Holly. It's Holly Fessler on YouTube.
My first video it's being worked on right now.
Yep.
And yes, everything that is done with that video, I've done myself. So my dad has not helped me yet.
Well, I've helped you by you've been tagging along with doing it with me.
Yes,
so
but
you did get some practice.
I did my steps.
So anyway, like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get more notifications. This is a new series of me getting back to my music blood. And love, kiss, and hug our American veterans. Thank you. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Well, I hope all of you liked it. I know my fingers didn't like it, but I can promise you the way I'm going to see this through, it's just going to help you in the long run. So make sure you like, share, comment, kiss, love, hug a vet. Take care.